21st of December, Rabbi Levitt, Nefesh Hahaim.
We're doing the note 18 on of the first of chapter 20.
Okay, I see it. Thank you.
And we're in a couple
Hello.
of scriptures in.
Hello, Yosef. I'm good at the class. What's up?
Okay, so we're in the middle of this Hagah, the last notes in chapter 20.
I have nothing on top, and I don't have the Sefer for no, but if I go to the internet, I can pick up Nefesh Chaim.
He does have the Sefer though, that's the thing. He doesn't realize it. Because we've seen him holding the Sefer. He would look around for it. Okay. Okay, Kehelis, Perik Zion. Anybody have the pasuk in Kehelis? Which pasuk is it in Perik Zion?
No, I couldn't find it in Zion.
Oh, you didn't find it? Okay, let me take a look in the back. Here they're going to give a quotation for let's see, Kehelis.
Let's go hell it's Zion, but I didn't see anything relating to this.
No. Let's see. Here's Kehelis.
Zion, what pasuk?
Yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out right now.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, you also have it's Perik Zion?
Well, that's what he has in the book here, Kohelet Zion.
Okay.
But I've been looking for it for quite a while, and I can't see anything.
Maybe he copied Perik Zion from my Sefer, which is also incorrect.
Yeah, I tried looking in the English, but I didn't see any references.
Well, I've got Zion, chapter Zion, and
I don't see it.
and the number 20 verses. For there is no man so wholly righteous on earth that he always.
Verse 20?
That's what I got for verse 20. Why verse 20? No? But what do we look at?
That means I think the Aretz, yes, to.
We're looking at what?
Okay, they don't list it here. I don't have a listing over here under Kohelis. I'm tempted to say that it's not in Kohelis.
I would agree.
I think, wow, they made quite a mistake over here. That's what they do. They copy one another's sources, and the source that they're copying out of the other Sefer, it's also incorrect because he copied it from somebody else also and didn't check it.
Ah.
That is funny. So I wonder why they think it's Kohelis. Maybe you want to Google it. They could find it like that.
Okay, hold on.
Unless Google also copied it incorrectly.
Google never makes any mistakes.
So now I've got a little bit out of it now. What we're looking for? What
Tapuach ikvo.
what are you looking for in English?
We have Tapuach akevo haya makeu.
Meaning,
Maybe this is not a pasuk really. Maybe this is quoting a medrash.
Could be. It says Vayikaraba Parsha Bet.
Okay,
But
that's
then
what
it
you have.
says, then it says Vikohelet Zion. So I don't know what that means.
Maybe Koheles is well. There's a medrash Koheles Rabbah.
Oh, so
that's what
maybe
it
that's
means.
what he's referring to.
I have
Yeah.
Koheles Rabbah 8:2.
8:2. Oh, really? Over here we have 7. Okay, but that's close.
Um,
And then we have I have something before that. It says bracha. I don't know what that is.
what's the English translation of the verse or the phrase?
The apple of his heel darkened it.
Darken the sun.
Yeah.
Adam's heel darkens the sun. 5.
The
Yeah, Vayikra Rabbah Acharei Mos 22. You got Vayikra Rabbah, someone?
that's a medrash. It's not a pasuk.
Mm. So
But chances are that if we would look in the medrash, we would see that the medrash is quoting a pasuk, and then we would find out where the pasuk is actually.
Has someone got Vayikra Rabbah?
I can get it if you want.
Vayikra Rabbah Acharei Mos.
All right, I'll get it.
But Mayor, you had a citation also for Vayikra Rabbah, right?
That's correct. Vayikaraba says Bet, Parsha Bet.
Parsha Bet. So that's a lot different than 20. That's a far cry from 20.
Vilna Vayikra Rabbah. Vilna.
Maybe they thought that the base was a chaf, and they wrote in 20 instead of 2.
Oh, maybe.
Who knows what mistakes they made? Okay, so I'm going to try in Vayikra Rabbah. Wait, talk about a wild goose chase.
Vayikra Rabbah. It's Moed Katan Acharei Mos.
22.
Acharei Mos 22.
20. Chapter 20, Pasuk 2.
Okay. I'm going to actually look in Alice.
You got anything there, Lou?
I have it. Want me to read it to you?
Yeah.
Okay, another exposition of the text after the death of the 2 sons of Aaron. Is that our subject?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Vayikra Rabbah. Acharemos 22. So I guess it's not right.
I've got also Vilna here, I don't know.
What's the subject we're looking to discuss?
That Adam's heel shone outshone.
Yeah, here, I have it. I have it here.
Oh,
This citation that you quoted, Lou, and maybe you have the right place also, but I have the quotation in, it's in Koheles Rabbah. It's the Medrash on the Megillus Koheles, and it's Parsha Ches, not Parsha Zion,
Oh,
but at least in this edition, maybe in other editions they have the Parshas split up differently. So maybe it is Parsha Zion according to some editions. That could be. But the one that I have, it's in Parsha Ches, and it appears in Os Beis. And we're talking over here about Adam Arishon. And we're
Oh,
and
space.
Os Beis over here. Chachmas Adam Ta'ir Panov, Yofio Yoir Panov. Did I believe is a pasuk in Koheles. The wisdom of a person illuminates his face. Yofio Yoir Panov, his and also his yofi, his attractiveness also illuminates his face. Amar Reb Levi, Tapuach Akevo Shel Adam Arishon. Tapuach Akevo. Now, tapuach over here doesn't mean an apple, but it's referring to a certain location on the akev.
It says the ball of his heel in my English.
Oh, very good. Okay, so it's referring to the ball of the akev, of the heel. Shel Adam Arishon, Makeu Galgel Chama. It darkened. It gave a makeh. It caused a, what do they call that? A when the sun gets
Eclipse.
eclipse. It eclipsed the sun. The ball of the heel of Adam Arishon was so bright in its light that it eclipsed eclipsed the sun. So those are the words of Rebbe Levi in the Medrash. So it's not a pasuk it's not a quoting a pasuk anywhere, but it's quoting the statement of Rebbe Levi in the Medrash. And so it could very well be that if you would look in your Vayikra Rabbah over there, it would also quote this statement of Rebbe Levi. And it goes on over here. Kach Adam Arishon Nivra L'Tashbisho Shel HaKadosh Baruch Hu. He was created to serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Galgel Chama was also created to serve Adam. He was the sun was created to serve Adam Arishon. Lohu Bedin Shetapuach Akebo Shel Adam Arishon Makeu Galgel Chama. So therefore, the logic follows that it would be logical to assume that the bottom of the heel, the ball of the heel of Adam Arishon, its light would eclipse that of the sun, because the sun was created to serve man, and man was created to serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So obviously, man's light should be greater than that of the sun, because he's a servant of Hashem. So that's the. And then the Medrash says, now you can imagine over here, ma im tapuach akevosh, if that is the light which emanates from the face of Adam Arishon, that it has that strength of luminescence, kach cluster panav al achas kama v'kama. Can you imagine how much more so would be the luminescence that would be emanating from the face of Adam Arishon? Because Rabbi Levi understands that his face is a place of even greater service of Hashem, right? What is the heel of Adam Arishon do? It helps him walk around. It helps him to do mitzvahs that he needs to get here or there, or something like that. So it would be connected to mitzvahs in a lower level than the level of the face of Adam Arishon. The face of Adam Arishon is the place which houses the moach, and the moach is the place we said of the neshama, and that's and those are the thoughts, and that's the thoughts of words of Torah. So there's obviously a much higher level of kedusha that's coming from over there. So the light which would be emanating from the face would be incomparably greater than the light which would be emanating from the Adam Arishon's heel, and yet the heel was so great that it eclipsed the light of the sun. I would assume that would be before the sin of Adam Arishon. But that is what the Nefesh Hahaim is talking about. Nimius ha'inyan gam abdecha nizar shamram ekav rab. So that's what David HaMelech wrote. Gam abdecha nizar behem. So to your servant, David says about himself. He was shomer the mitzvahs, and therefore his ekev was also great in its luminescence. Ekev rab. Pnimius ha'inyan gam abdecha nizar ekev rab. Ki tachlis aliyoso shel midas David HaMelech alav hashalom b'shorish shorsho ha'elyon. I guess this refers to the fact that David HaMelech, his shorish haneshama, right? We said different people have different shorish haneshamas, so they're different in their amount of strength, and David's was very strong. Shorish nishmas Adam Arishon, because he had in common the shorish neshama of Adam Arishon. Kinyan akasav mi ani Hashem hi havisani ad halam V'necha Elokim taber al beis abdecha lemerchak v'risani ketur adam hamala Hashem Elokim ketur hu gilufin l'chein heshir adam arishon, and therefore, based upon all those drushes that he said, which we're not going to get into because we don't have time to get into them. But the bottom line that comes out is Lachen Heshir Adam Arishon LeDavid Shivim Shanosav Ha'achronim. David HaMelech received, right? Everybody knows David HaMelech was not supposed to live too long, and the Nefesh Hahaim is saying over here that Adam Arishon, he left over from his 1,000 years. He left over 70 of his years, of his last years, Shnosav Achronim, to David HaMelech. And therefore David HaMelech lived for 70 years. Roy Haya Roy Haya Lichios Od Shloshim Shana Lashlim Gimel Reshin Dila Ke'inyan Numa Geber. And okay, and then the note continues, and he was and David HaMelech was also the Shorish Neshama of Mashiach, because it's written upon him a pasuk in Yeshaya, Yerum v'nosa v'gava ma'od doshu Chazal al zeh me'Avram u'Moshe u'me'Adam Arishon. Rotzelomar al Akra Chetz. Zeu Neuma Gever Hakem al Mashiach Elokei Yaakov She'oz Tisgaldel V'tis Aleh Kavod Malchusoi Yisborach B'mokom Shorsha Harishon. Okay. So of course we know that Mashiach is coming from David. But the Nefesh Hahaim is working out and showing you that it is so also in a neshama sense. Okay. Okay, so that we finally figured out what was the mystery of this pasuk. Tapuach akebo haya makeo. We discovered that it's not a pasuk. It's not a pasuk in Koheles or anywhere else for that matter. And truth to be told, really, yeah. Okay. All right. Fine. Oh, so maybe we should write down over here in my Nefesh Hahaim so I don't make the same mistake again. I'll write down the correct citation. Just a second. So this is Koheles Rabbah. Actually, Medrash Koheles Ravossi.
Wow.
Okay.
Rabba, what, 20?
I don't know where that other reference is. I didn't look at anything else up.
So we're in Koheles Rabbah, where?
It's in the Medrash Koheles Ravossi, Parsha Ches, O space. That's where I found it.
Yes.
And it may be that if you look over in Vayikra Rabbah, it's also over there.
Mhm.
But I don't know if it's in. Now, Lou actually, his Sefer, he had the correct citation in Koheles. He said Koheles 8:2, which I looked that up, and that was correct.
Right.
So what that means is that one that edited that book, he actually checked his sources. So I would assume that what he says in you have another citation over there for Vayikra is also probably correct as well.
Vayikra Rabbah, Achrei Mot 22.
20, Parsha 20, Os 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and I see it here. It says, the Holy One, blessed be he, said to the wicked, the righteous were never happy in this world of mine, and you seek to be happy? Rish Lakish, in the name of Reb Shimon, the son of Menashe, said, the apple of Adam's heel outshone the globe of the sun. How much more so the brightness of his face? So it's a little bit, it's the same quote, but it's a little bit different source.
Right. Right. Different midrashim will take different statements from different Tanoim and Amoraim and apply them to different settings.
Right.
Just like we find sometimes different quotes from the Gemara and in different Masechtas. Okay, so that's so those are both correct. Those So, but I don't understand. I thought you have the same sefer that everybody else has.
Yeah, here's the sefer that I have.
Yeah, that's the one I've got.
So I'm on page 281, Roy. I'm looking at footnote 518.
281. 518. Vayikra Rabbah Vilna Acharei Mos 22. Kohelet Rabbah Vilna 8:2.
Yeah, that's what I have. Anyway, our time is up, Rabbi.
Okay. Very good.